Good day to you, my students. It's Jide Oni Charles, your English lecturer. This program is a BA degree course in English, and the area of specialization is corrective professional use of English. So it's a BA degree course. It's a program that is affiliated to an accredited, recognized university. So we are through with the phonology aspects, that is the sound patterns of English language. Today we are starting a new program, a new aspect of the English language, that is syntax. The syntax of English language, that is structure of English, not sound system anymore, but structure, that is grammar. So the first course we have in this grammar syntax aspect is Syn 101. That's syntax 1. This comprises 4 parts. The first is corrective practical parsing. Corrective practical parsing. Parsing. P-A-R-S-I-N-G. Not passing. Not P-A-S-S-I-N-G, but P-A-R-S-I-N-G. Parsing, parsing, parsing. So we have that. Next one is grammatical terms implications. Grammatical terms implications. The third, the 3 principal grammatical levels. That is word, phrase, and clause levels. The fourth, grammatical particles semantic relations. So we have the 4 parts in this syntax 1. Corrective practical parsing. We are starting that today. Grammatical terms implication. The 3 principal grammatical levels. That is word level, phrase level, and clause level. Then the last part, that's grammatical particles, semantic relations. So we move. We have this first part being interesting. That is corrective practical parsing. When we talk of parsing, parsing, P-A-R-S-I-N-G, and the verb is to parse, to parse. So parsing in its general sense is the means by which all the parts of speech are identified and described. It's like some books teach us that, some like clause analysis. We talk of sentence analysis. Analysis, the parts of speech, the parts in a sentence, in a statement, are described, are identified and described. There are loosely 10 parts of speech. There are loosely 10 parts of speech. When I say loosely, that is, in some books you can have 3, you can have 9. In some other books you can have more than 10. So we have loosely 10 parts of speech. For example, punctuations can be part of speech also. Even particles. There are many others. So, but let's have just 10 for now. 10 parts of speech in English language. They are noun, verb, adjective, adverb, pronoun, preposition. That word preposition actually, you have to understand what it means actually. It should be pronounced as preposition. Preposition. Something placed before something else. So we have preposition, conjunction, interjection, article, and number. So we have these 10. Of these, there are 4 lexical items. 4 lexical items. Items that have meanings of their own. Lexical items. That is from lexis. That's vocabulary. So we have 4 lexical items and 6 grammatical items. The part of speech for grammar only. In other words, those words that express distinct meanings of their own. That is, the words, the lexical items. Those words that express distinct meanings of their own. And those other ones that express grammatical relations only. In other words, still, those unpredictable words that are open-ended. That is, those words that you can't predict their occurrences. I saw a, what will follow that A, you can't predict it. That must be a noun, but you can't predict. But I saw whether it's a boy or a girl or a man, you don't know. So now, for example, or a verb, or adjective or adverb, any of this is unpredictable. You can't predict lexical items. That is, words that are unpredictable and are open-ended. Open-ended, that is, lexical items. They are open-ended in the sense that there is no way we can number them. We can't know the exact number of lexical items because as some words, some lexical items are, getting out of use, new words are coming into use. So we have the lexical items that are open-ended and unpredictable. So we have that. Then we have those ones that are close-ended and predictable. That is, the grammatical terms are close-ended in the sense that the grammatical terms, we can number them. A point of prepositions. All the prepositions in English language, you can count them. So conjunctions, you can number the conjunctions. They are close-ended and they are predictable. That is, you can predict the occurrences of grammatical items. I saw a boy yesterday. I called, you can easily predict that him can be there, should be the right pronoun. I saw a boy yesterday. Dash called me. He called me. I saw a girl yesterday. Dash ran after me. That should be she. You can predict the pronoun. So we have this. Lexical items, they are unpredictable and they are open-ended. While grammatical items, they are predictable and they are close-ended. That's fine. So we have that. So in other words, still and yes, still. That is, we are still trying to explain this further to show the distinction between lexical items and grammatical items. There are 10 parts of speech, 4 lexical items and 6 grammatical items. In other words, still and yet, still. We have those words that are responsible for who or what or which person or thing does what or is what, where, when, why, or how. And those other ones, those ones I mentioned, they are lexical items. And those other ones that are responsible for the proper arrangement of the lexical items. In other words, still and yet still. Who or what referring to noun. Who or what referring to noun. Which person or thing referring to adjective. Does or is what referring to verb. where, when, why, and how. Where, when, why, and how, referring to adverb. And we have those which are lexical items. Then we have those words that are merely employed for the correct arrangement of the lexical items. You see, I make use of some expressions here. I said in other words, followed by in other words still. Then in other words still and yet. Lastly, in other words, still and yet still. You see, some teachers, they teach the student that you don't use still and yet together. But contextually, in certain contexts, still and yet can go together, at least for emphasis or for explanation. The same thing here. For example, we can have we have big, bigger. When we say bigger, for example, you can't use more with bigger because bigger is a comparative adjective. The ER already shows the comparison there. So you can't say this one is more bigger than that. You say this one is bigger than that. But there are cases where we can have more bigger. So it depends on the context. For example, let's consider these three, this particular case. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 is bigger than 1. 2 is bigger than 1. 3 is bigger than 1. 2 is bigger than 1. But 3 is more bigger. I think you understand now. 3 is more bigger than 1. In this case, we have 3 things we are comparing. So we can use more in this context. So we can use more bigger in this context. But ordinarily, you don't put more. You understand? So we have that. So, you see, we have these 10 parts of speech. The 4 lexical items, then the 6. And the 6 lexical items, as I said, they are pronoun, preposition, which I said should be better, pronounced or stressed as preposition, before position, placing before something. So pronoun, preposition, conjunction, interjection, article, and number. So we have this. I'm not going to rush you because we have a lot to do with this. Gradually, you understand what I mean when I say I am a grammarian. I am a grammarian to the core. So please try to join our group on Facebook. That's JC Training Concept. You join the group, you scroll down, you see a post there. That's Intro 1, Introductory Lecture 1. You go through, you see the details about this program, the cost implication, and how much to pay, the fees, everything about the course. You see in Intro 1, Introductory Lecture 1, in our group on Facebook, JC Training Concept. Please try to like this video, share, subscribe to the channel. You will never regret, being part of this. So we have a lot to do when it comes to grammar, that is syntax. Then you see, I don't want to rush because the methodology I'm adopting is different. I would say it's unique in the sense that you can't find this anywhere again because it's natural, not something affected or artificial. No. So thank you very much. So let's just round it off here. See you next time. Thank you.